Can you break down the burner account for me? Because it broke the internet.
Yeah, I wasn't used to that amount of attention, from playing basketball. I wanted a place where I could talk to my friends without anybody just butting in my conversations or mixing my words or taking everything out of context because I enjoyed that.
T7M Radio brings to you the best of 7 sports talk with 7 Mitchell.
Before we get out of here, man, T7M Radio, best of 7 sports talk, NCAA tournament time, man. It's going down. We 2 days away, I believe, from the start. Give me your pick, man. I know we're going to kind of break these things down as they come along, but let's get straight to it, KB. Who's winning the national championship this year, in your opinion?
I love Duke, so that's what I'm rocking with.
Oh,
that's my pick.
Goodness. You got the Duke Blue Devils winning this?
I mean, the teams with the big. I mean, I like Duke, but if I want to be realistic, let me see. I'm looking at they're coming.
Duke should be favored. I'm not disputing that. They should be favored. But why Duke? I just want you to come out your mouth and say his name. I want you to big this man up like you seem to like to do. Because I'm not sold on him.
R.J. Barrett. They sleeping R.J. Barrett, man. That man is like that. He held it down. Zion was out for about 4 or 5 games, and Duke ain't miss a beat. He's the most. They said it before the season started. He's the most decorated high school player since LeBron James. This man was number 1. Zion was not number 1. R.J. Barrett was number 1. Zion was ranked number 2. R.J. Barrett was ranked number 1 for a reason. And he's been not only the show, but R.J. Barrett is the one that makes it go.
First of all, I wish y'all stop comparing these guys to LeBron James. Y'all need to stop doing this. Mike and I talked about this last week when it came to Zion, I believe. Now here you go talking about they are comparing R.J. Barrett.
Man, R.J. Barrett, dog, breathe and wheat, man. When he gets to the league, he's going to be a problem.
Okay.
That's a smooth operator for Duke, man. He get it done without all the flash. People be sleeping because he ain't flashy. R.J. Barrett get it on that court. Watch what I tell you. Lakers, go get him, please.
My pick for this year's national champion, although North Carolina beat Gonzaga, and I believe they 2-1 up on Duke, I'm picking Gonzaga to win their first national championship in school history. I don't care about the St. Mary's loss. Gonzaga is the most efficient offense in college basketball. They more efficient than Duke. They more efficient than Michigan State. They more efficient than Virginia. They more efficient than UNC. And I like Brandon Clark and Achimura. I think they 2 potential All-Americans. I think this is the year that Gonzaga gets it done. If UNC and Duke have to bump heads again, that's definitely going to be good for a prediction.
They in the most dangerous bracket. They got Ja Morant in their bracket. They got an easy first round game because they play the winner of Florida and Prairie View. But look at they're in the West bracket. They have Michigan, Florida, Murray State, and Syracuse. They got 4 potential threats to them that can potentially beat them in this bracket. Duke, I look at the individual brackets first before we get to the breakdown. Duke has the least threats in their bracket besides Louisville and Michigan State. Those are the only 2 threats. Oh, and Mississippi State. I don't know why Maryland is ranked so high.
You said those are the only threats to Duke?
Yeah.
Michigan State. Go ahead.
Huh?
Say it again.
Okay, I'm gonna give the threat to all the. So the South bracket, number 1 is Virginia, and notice that all three.
No, I want to stick with I want to stick with Duke. I want to stick to the club that you're praising. Who are their threats that you feel coming out of that bracket?
Michigan
I'm ready to poke
State and
holes in this
Louisville
story.
are the only threat. And then they got to see each other because Louisville and Michigan State are 2-7. Louisville plays Minnesota. Michigan State plays Bradley. The winner of that game plays each other. So one of them has to take each other out before they get demolished by Duke and Zion and RJ, man.
See, this is the thing. They may be threats, but they're not the biggest threat to Duke. You know who the biggest threat to Duke is this year?
Who?
It's Duke. They can't shoot the ball from the perimeter. All it's going to take is on any one of these given days, they'll be forced to have to shoot the basketball to win some games. Zion is terrible from three. Let's be clear. And they have been struggling all year playing the perimeter. So if one of these games, even if they're favored,
That's where Cam Reddish come into play. Cam Reddish gonna hold it down. That's their best perimeter shooter, Cam Reddish and Jones.
Cam Reddish is clutch, but he cannot carry that team a whole game.
He don't have to carry him the whole game. That's what Zion and Barrett up to. He gonna
they
carry him. They
can't shoot. That's what I'm saying.
He can.
But what I'm saying is this: if a team, because this is a tournament, and I'm pretty sure somebody's going to catch up to Duke as far as forcing them at least one game to have to win from the perimeter instead of beating them down in the block, driving like Zion, likes to do. Someone is going to force them to shoot. And if that's the case, that boy can't carry that team the whole game. And Zion and them are not equipped to help him because they can't shoot.
I do not see them running into no threats until the Sweet 16, sir. I don't see no threats at all.
Well, I'm just saying, the Sweet 16 is not the national championship. That's still 3 rounds away. I would say that if Duke got bumped in the Sweet 16, that would be a big-time upset.
They're going to destroy their bracket. They don't have like I said, Michigan State, Louisville, only competition in their bracket. One of them got to lose because one of them have to play each other.
Duke is going to destroy themselves. Duke is going to destroy themselves. It's going to be one of these games, KB. Watch. Your boys are going to be forced to shoot the basketball, and they're going to be off. Just like the Lakers. Just like Cleveland and LeBron. When they on, they on. But when they off, they can't win.
We'll see.
We will see, man.
To be seen.
No doubt, man. Well, we appreciate
like I said, all the number one seeds, 3 of the number one seeds are ACC teams.
True.
Virginia, Carolina, and Duke. The only one that's not is Gonzaga.
And that's why I'm picking Gonzaga. History will be made. They will get their first championship. Y'all let us know in the comments section who y'all got winning the national championship, man. This is 7 Mitchell, KB. We about to get up out of here. This is the best of 7 Sports Talk. T7M Radio, man. Salute